Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am sharing a layout today for Shimmerz paints. If you do place any orders on the Shimmerz website, make sure you mention my name and you will get a free product with your order. Here are some of the products that I used today for my layout, and this is the layout I created. I had a lot of fun creating this layout. The background was super fun to make, super simple, super fun to create. So I'm going to start off with just a white piece of cardstock. This is just American Crafts white textured cardstock. And I'm going to take this stamp set. This is from Teresa Collins. It's an older stamp set. It's called Spring Fling. And I'm going to start off by just stamping a few flowers on. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end up stamping on either or opposite ends of my page. More at the bottom and less at the top. So just the 3 flowers on top and then I believe like 6 or 7 at the bottom. And then I'm going to use embossing powder. Versamark, which is what I used to stamp them, is a clear sticky ink. So you just stamp your image and then you pour embossing powder over it and then you heat it and it melts, and it's a really, really cool effect. If you get any excess embossing powder on anything or anywhere you don't want it, just take a little brush and kind of flick it and it will be removed from your page before you actually emboss it. So here I am embossing it, and you can see that as soon as you heat it and the embossing powder melts, you can see the colors right away, or in this case it's white, but you can still see it once the powder melts and it becomes a very clear, crisp image. So I decided I'm going to add a few more flowers here, and this is where I decided that I wanted to add the flowers up top on the opposite end of the page. So all I'm doing is just the same thing, just stamping with my Versamark ink, and then I'm gonna pour the embossing powder over the flowers. And what it does is it creates, since it is embossing powder, it creates a resist effect. So you could add paint or medium to it and it will resist. So it's a really cool effect, and I really like embossing. It's fun. I just like watching the powder melt. It will never cease to amaze me. So once I have those already set and ready to go, it doesn't really take any time to dry or anything. It just, you can get right to it. I'm going to take some of my Shimmerz paints here, and I'm going to use quite a few colors here. For the centers of the flower, I'm going to use this color. This color is an aqua hues. It's a watercolor. It has no shimmer in it, and it's called Pot of Gold. That's the color. And this comes in a hard form, so you have to spray water in it. You should wait a little bit and let the water kind of do its thing with the powder and mix up, but I just pour some water, and then I'm impatient, so I just go right to it and just mix it up and use it right away. So this color I'm using here is a creamies, and this does have shimmer to it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer, and this one is called My Clementine. So it's a pretty orange color. And I'm gonna color inside the flower and then around the flowers, just to kind of create a collage of colors here. And is that the right way to say it? I don't know. A grouping of colors? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to go crazy here with the colors. So I use that one. I'm gonna use this other one. This is a creamies, and this one is called Grapefruit, and it's another creamy, so it's also shimmery. And this one is similar in color to the My Clementine, but it's lighter, so you can see there that it's just a little bit lighter. The great thing about these colors is you can add layers and they will darken, so the color will be a little bit more intense depending on the layers that you add. But as they are bright and beautiful colors. So I'm using here one of the original Shimmerz paints. These paints do come in wet form already, so all you have to do is mix them up and use them, and they're gorgeous. These are probably my favorite products. They're just so smooth and creamy to use. So I'm going to use this color. This one is magenta, and again, these are the original Shimmerz paints. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous pink color. So I'm going to use magenta on the bottom and on the top. Now, besides these colors, I do add a few more, and I do it off camera because you guys kind of get the point. I don't need to show you every color I did here, but I'm going to use a few more colors. I'm going to use an Inklings in Precious Posy, which is a purple. Another creamies in Trippin' in the Tropics, which is, well, the Precious Posy is the purple, which you can see there in a couple areas. The Trippin' in the Tropics I used on the right hand, the bottom cluster there, up top there, the top flower, that's Trippin' in the Tropics. And then I use Inklings in Bahama Mama, and I use that up top there on the top cluster all the way to the right. And then I use an aqua hues in gray matter. And the aqua hues is that gray there that I added sort of shading. And I just did that because since that's kind of where the color meets the cardstock, I wanted something to kind of soften up those edges. So that's why I added the gray on there. And I did also use another original Shimmerz paint. It's called Jilted Jade, and I added a few leaves, as you can see there. So here's my photo. It's a photo of my adorable little niece, and I printed it in black and white. The back paper that is backing it is a Heidi Swap paper, and it's a magenta colored pattern paper, and I thought it was nice. It was a nice bright color to bring out the magenta in the shimmers down there that I used and up top. The flower cut files are from the Silhouette Studio. It's just cut files that I had, and I thought they went nicely just kind of layered there behind the photo. So they kind of go with the floral theme that I have going on. So it was just a little touch of something else that I wanted to add. So those flowers were really perfect for that. Now I am going to start adding a few embellishments here and a few bits and pieces. And all these bits and pieces are from the Cocoa Vanilla Love Always ephemera pack. So these little scallop borders are from that pack. So it's Cocoa Vanilla Love Always. And this collection is beautiful. It has a lot of pretty things. You can see that little bag that I have there on the top right. It's a little bag of little doodads from that collection. I don't think I end up using anything from that little pack just because they were dimensional, and I didn't want to add dimensional elements to this layout. Why, I don't know, but I did not. So I just end up adding a few bits and pieces here and there. I'm going to scatter around those little hearts, which you see I just did, and the flowers, and just a couple flowers. I'm not going to add too many flowers. I already have enough flowers as it is, but I do add them. And then I do add these vellum butterflies. I'm going to add 3 of them, and just a few bits and pieces here and there. I'm not going to overdo it with the embellishing. I have I think the flowers are enough embellishing. Just like my last layout that I did for Shimmerz, when you have a big main element like these watercolor flowers or lots of cut files, and you really don't need a lot of embellishing. But here I did add quite a few pieces from this collection. This collection is just so pretty. You just want to add everything from it because it's a really, really pretty collection. So yeah, I'm just picking out a few bits and pieces here. Again, trying to keep it simple and just trying to add a few finishing touches. So I add that little banner up there, which is really cute, and it says picture perfect, because she's just the cutest. She just has the sweetest face, and she's just the sweetest. So I really enjoy scrapbooking about her and documenting her little adventures. So I had this little heart, which I had previously attached to this little banner. I guess I was going to use it on another layout, and I didn't, so I ended up using it here, and it worked out nicely. So another little heart there, and I'm looking for another vellum butterfly, which I will add there to the bottom right hand side of the photo. And then I just layer up that those little scallop edges there. They were actually 2 scallop pieces, 2 longer pieces, and then I just cut them up and kind of layered them on there, and I like how that looks. And so yeah, just a few more finishing touches and I'll be done. I did also do some ink splatters with some of the colors. As I colored on, I just kind of splattered some ink splatters, and you can see them kind of floating around the photo, little bits of ink splatters. So yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. I really enjoyed this. It's just nice to sit, and I really, like I said, I didn't have a specific idea in mind when I started this. I just started playing around with the colors and just blending a few colors, and it was really fun and really, really it's very therapeutic for me. So yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you check out my blog post, which I will have linked below, so you can see all the products that I used. Here are a few close-ups for you. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And remember, if you make any purchases on the Shimmerz website, just make sure you use my name when you check out. Just mention Katty, and you will receive a free product with your order. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!